thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's a bit. It seems like I'm in some kind of vortex at the moment where it's like every time I turn around, somebody's collapses around me. It's a bizarre situation to be in again. It's like I said, we went through something pretty tight last year as well, with players falling over on us, and you feel like you put yourself in a stronger position. We've got some more experience, but I'm relying on people to do the jobs against players that have more experience and better than they are, and it's eventually we're just getting rolled because we're forcing our hand. At 27-20, we missed a couple of kicks and we've tried disallowed, a couple of things gone their way. I've gone for us a little bit, but we just had no bodies left again. It's like I say, I've got people playing out of position all over the place. I've got started with the game with no centres, and then the lad who filled in at centre, who's played there before, but he was a back rower, snaps his bicep in the first 10 minutes. So then got a lad in the centre there who's never played in the centre. And then got, like I say, John Mellor was brave tonight. He shouldn't have really played. Put his hand up, knew we didn't have a lot of other places to go with our halves. Knew he could get through it if he had some groin problems, and he had them all over Easter. And it just, obviously, his fourth game in 2 weeks was, he just couldn't push off. He couldn't, like I say, and Griffin found him quite a few times and made it a little bit of a terrible night for him.
How difficult is it at the minute, because you've got to play several players out of position?
It's difficult. You can look around and you can see the fact that you can be disappointed with losing games. Like I say, it's hard when you're listening to, like say, you know lads are putting their heart and souls into this, and the effort levels and the energy. We're just not getting a break. I don't really believe in luck, and I don't think that we're unlucky. I think just these things happen. We're just second to a bounce of a ball, and they're just getting onto things a little bit quicker than we are at times. But you can see effort and energy, and it just disappoints me when you see people disappointed around you because they don't think anybody's trying. This is not the case. Tonight we got beat by a side that's got loads of quality through it. The wingers are a fantastic couple of wingers. Griffin's a great, playing really well. Shaw's a good centre. Kelly's outstanding. He was, like I said, up for Man of Steel last year. He'll be up. He won't be far away from it again this year when it comes round to it. We'd like some quality to be able to give us any edge. We dig in and we fight, and we get back to, like I said, 27-20. We take the lead straight after half time, then lose Chris House, and it's a little bit of a reflection on last week as well. We got back into the lead last week. We looked like we were all good value for our lead. We looked like we got some energy, and then Gil Dudson goes off with an injured ankle. And it sort of saps the energy out of us again. We see somebody else go down. It's not just a little knock or a bump, like it's a 12-week injury. We lose Chris Houston when we get into a point where we've got loads of building pressure, and we look like we've just about to turn the corner, and he comes off, and we're not really sure. We have to send him for a scan, but it's going to. And the lads reflect that he's been our best player. He's been our best player this year, Chris. And they see another body going and leaving the field, and it's hard to then to pull them back together. And then I've got a front row playing on the back row. I've got a half back playing at hooker, and I've got it's a bit of a, felt like that wheel one. Try no try. I was spinning that wheel and just seeing who was going to play where at some stages, hoping to see where it finished. So it's.
Are you hoping to have anyone back next week?
I've got Jim Kainos coming on a month's loan. After watching that tonight, I think Jimmy's wondering where he's going to play. I think he's got plenty of choices. So he's back in the mix. Pat Alvan, I'm hopeful that he got cleared of a scan yesterday. His broken arm's healed really well, so I'm hopeful that he'll come back next weekend.
So are you on the lookout for any more?
Yeah, one thing I'm going to have to. You want to try and promote from there. We've done that. Like I say, we had a lot of blokes out on that field today. I think we had I'm not really sure the figure exactly, but I'm sure it's about 7 or 8 players under 22 out there on the field. A lot of homegrown talent out there. Like I say, it doesn't look great when you're not winning games with it, but and you've got you don't want to, and sometimes you've got to question the sanity that runs through our game to be able to play this game tonight. This is our 4th game inside of 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks ago we played Warrington on a Friday. I mean, it seems like forever that Christian Innu's not been playing for us, and he's had an operation, and it's only 2 weeks ago that he broke his leg. It seems like a lifetime ago.
So do you think more should be done about play well for Dennis?
I think there's plenty of play well for out there. I just think that we have to look at our schedule and wonder why, with the way the game's played now, that we've played 4 games in 2 weeks. Everybody, and that's Hull as well, I think, they've come out of this all right with some wins, but they've also got some beaten up bodies, and they've lost some players along the way. Well, that again, it's an issue that you can always run into when you're losing bodies left, right, and centre.
Tom, Matt and Charlie on that left bench tonight. Charlie caught everything.
Matt was... He caught everything but the winger that scored the try when I let him go. So they scored the first 12 points, kicking to that edge when we were just organising ourselves and recognising. Connor does a great job standing Matt up. He puts a fantastic pass in to put his winger away, and then the next one he catches the ball with his head, and just a brain fart, so to speak, and let him go, and thought he'd already passed the ball. And so you're 12 points down, we pull ourselves back up by the bootstraps, get to 14-12 just after half time, and then lose Chris Houston and get back to 27-20, and got a couple of chances, and then a couple of offloads, and they scored full of half a length of the field tries. So it doesn't reflect really how hard we worked the final scoreline, but I also felt we were always battling behind the 8 ball.
Is the cup next week a welcome distraction?
It is. It's I don't know, a distraction. It's a great help really, because you get a chance to change and put a few kids in and not be fearful of it as well. Like change the team a little bit, give those lads that are coming back from injury a chance to play a game that's not in Super League intensity.
Will Jimmy